Lisa Fry, My Mystical Life. And I am on for a little bit today doing readings. We are doing a class this evening. So you see the post does talk about the class this evening. So let's see. I'm trying to scroll around and see where I'm at. And of course, the dogs now know I am online. So here they come. Oh, gotta love them. All right, so let me share out just you guys. Let's see, to a group. We'll share to our groups because that's what we're supposed to do. Post, share. What else do we have going on? We're really going to whip through some readings today. Actually, that's what we're gonna try and do is whip through some readings. I haven't been on very often. Apologize. Sorry. Just that full moon kicked my ass, you guys. I don't know what was going on with that. Maybe I should have checked my astrology, my person for astrology a little better and gone, hey, what the hell? But yeah, so I am on and I'm just going to share to a couple more because sharing is caring. And there we go. Okay, one more. Let's see. And I'm looking to see where I want to share. I don't want to share to any place that doesn't want me, it doesn't want people sharing. So I'm pretty careful about where I share. Let's see. I see comments over here out of my peripheral popping up. So here we go. Here we go. I don't need that. Okay, thank you. Oh, that moon. Oh my goodness, you guys, that moon. I'm sitting here surrounded by sage. I have sage. I have my personal stone out. This is orange calcite. This is my personal stone that was given to me. Did I put it on backwards again? I can't believe that. That's like the second time I have done that. Like in a row, like within 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. Okay. There we go. Okay. So what are we doing? Tonight we have a class on Oracle. I have the dolphin here this evening because I'm like, seriously, I need some good vibes. So it is sitting here in front of me with all this incredible energy of the dolphin here. And what else do we have going on? I have a plethora of cards sitting around me because tonight in the intuitive development class, we are going to be talking about oracle cards. So here's what I have around me, and I might pull from some of these this evening. So tonight I have, of course, my all-time favorite, the Jody Bergsma Magical Times. This deck I just got in. Love. Oh, did I say I love it? Yes. Okay. Hi, Odin. Are you coming in to say hi? Just for a second. Come right here. Come in and say hi and then go back out. Say hi. Thank you. Okay, now go. Bye-bye. Love you. Goodbye. Go on. Good boy. Okay, and then I have, that hurt. And then I have the Mystical Goddess cards. You guys, this is only like hardly any of my decks. I have tons and tons of decks. And then I have the Magical Messages from the Fairies cards. I kind of went and pulled just a few. Angel Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine. And then, you guys, I have a deck that I have had since the 80s. Now, in the 80s, I didn't know jack a shit about what I was doing, and we've had this deck since then. And I can't remember the name. Oh, wait, here, the Mystic Tarot. Okay, it's dusty. Don't look at the dust. There, I dusted it. Okay, I don't use the tarot deck. I don't, just because I don't know. I really like the lighthearted feeling of the oracle decks. Now, what I will say about this deck is it is creepy, scary, accurate, and we have had it since the 80s. And I should spend some more time with it because as I'm holding them, they kind of are like, "Don't you love us?" So maybe I need to spend some more time with them. But they really are an incredible deck. If you're looking for a tarot deck, this is a great one. And they're not that easy to find, but if you can find them, I mean, I get what's difficult to find anymore on the internet, seriously, right? So anyways, here's another pointer, you guys. Great. Look at this. If I can find the camera. What is this? This is a cell phone box. best thing you can store your cards in, you guys. So don't just throw your cell phone boxes away. They make great storage for your Oracle cards. I've got like 6 or 7 of these that I store Oracle cards in because they work so great. Okay, so what else are we doing? We're going to do some reading. So let's go. Aloha, Valerie Miyamoto. Hi, how are you? Miss Hawaii. I miss Hawaii. We just left Hawaii a little over a month ago. We lived there. We've lived there on several occasions now. Could you not slobber on the cards? Thank you. Okay, let's see. Hello, everybody. Hi. I think I've shared everywhere. If you still love my pendant. This is one I can't part with. But I will be making more. Let me get rid of this because it's driving me nuts. There we go. Let's put that one in. This one has a story with it, and I'm going to do readings, and I'll tell my story. When I first started, I was struggling in my shamanic journey. I was struggling in my soul journey, and this is why I teach you guys, because I know how important it is to have support, have community, to have people go yay and be a cheerleader. And I got to say, I love that within the community we have people. We just appointed them. Actually, they asked to be a moderator to do alumni gatherings so that every once in a while they can get together and do readings on each other. And I think that's really important as well, because that creation of community and support and love for each other is just amazing. And then we start to get confidence and we get out there and we start reading, and it is the most amazing thing. And when actually Isis is the one that set it up, and I was just so tickled to see what I had hoped would happen eventually within our community really starting to blossom. That's why we're called late bloomers, because we don't realize our potential until we start teaching or reaching out into the spirit realm and getting that connection to the divine. And I just love that. Okay, so moving on. If you're interested in becoming a late bloomer, we have a class starting in an hour and 5 minutes at 7 o'clock Central Time. And it's just a gathering tonight. It is a question and answer because one of our intuitive spotlight person actually has been very sick and we haven't been able to do the interview. So tonight is on question and answers. What do we have questions about? Some of the classes that we've done. We have Salem, Massachusetts coming up. Class coming up. We have Sam's quartz crystal class coming up, and I don't have the crystal in front of me at the moment that he's giving away, but we just gave away the big, huge fluorite tower, and Lisa Gomez won that on the 3rd. So yay, we're always giving great shit away, stuff away. Anyhow, we keep it real here, folks. We keep it real. All right, moving on. Let's see. We're going to do a reading for Patty A. We're going to do a reading for Patty A. Patty, let me see if I can see your photo. Oh, Patty, I understand. Thank you. The very first thing I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the song is. Well, I know what the song is. It's my personal soul song, which has everything to do with this, by the way. This is part of my soul journey. This pendant, I'll tell you about your soul journey first. They're talking about walking the right path. They're saying, hey, you know what? You're putting one foot in front of the other, and you may not feel at times like you're making a lot of progress, but know that you are taking leaps and bounds emotionally. And I don't know if you're feeling some physical lag. If you're feeling some physical lag, take a step back and find out, this is interesting. They want to know what color you're thinking of. What color comes to mind when I say physical? What physical issue? What color comes to mind? And I'm going to scroll down, which I try. I'm going to have to scroll all the way back up in a minute to see. Yes, people are doing practice readings tonight if they want to. If they want to. So it is going to be a question and answer. Bring your Oracle cards. Let's have some fun. It is just going to be a good time. If you guys could share one time, that'd be fabulous. If you're on Lisa Tabert Fry, I can't see you. I can't see your comments. Please make sure that you are moving over to My Mystical Life so I can see your comments. Patty A, blue. Okay, blue. So I want to say that if you're feeling a little bit tired, if you're feeling a little lethargic, you're affected by the moon as well. But I would like you to really start to bring in some nice soothing colors, soft music, bring some soft music. And there's also talking about taking a little bit of a siesta or a relaxation because you are going to find that you're feeling overworked here eventually, pulled in too many directions at one time. And not saying some of the things that you really need to be saying to other people, because it's really important that you tell your truth. And if you're telling people lip service for what they want to hear, it's not going to work for you. It's going to cause a block in your energetic field, and you're going to have issues. So if you're starting to find that you're having some of these issues, bring in a lot of blue. One of my favorite things to do is when I am in the shower, I like to turn the colors of the water and that coming out of the shower into different colors of the rainbow, because as they correlate with the root chakra, you're doing color therapy for yourself. It's really amazing. Oh my gosh, talking really fast today. So sorry. Okay. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. Okay, moving on. I know I haven't been on in a while, you guys. I have been. Honestly, if you guys want to know, if you want to know the real truth, why I haven't been online, I felt like crap. Not like physically not feeling good, but I'm hitting a roadblock at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon where I could just bust into tears. And it's an emotional pull of this moon that just went by, and I pulled in a million different directions. So my guides have worked with me, and they have said, Lisa, narrow that shit down. So I am narrowing down my vision, my scope, and it doesn't really look like it, does it? But it is happening. It really is happening. So if you guys are interested in readings, I'm only reading 1 day a week. I'm only reading Tuesdays. That's where that narrowing in comes in. So if you guys go to mymysticallife.com, you can find the Late Bloomers Intuitive Development classes, which are ongoing. You guys can get in for like $11.11 a month. And then there's other levels, but that gets you in the drawing. You want to be in the drawing, right, Lisa Gomez? Don't we all want to be in the drawing, Lisa Gomez? I saw her comment on here. So I know she understands the importance of being in the drawing. Even if you're at 11:11, it still gets you in that all-important drawing. I mean, I'm not kidding you guys. Sam knows how to pick them, okay? He really, really does. So let's see. I'm reading. I have cut out a lot. I've had to. Spiritual exhaustion, you guys, is a big deal. You've been feeling that, blaming on menopause. Here's the thing. I told my doctor when I went in, because you had to go in because you're like you have glitches in your body, and because I don't go to the doctor very often. And he's like, well, when you start to get menopause, and I'm like, sir, I have I clicked the box that said I'm stepping away from that. I'm not having that. And he went, no, really, you'll have to come in for meds. And I'm like, you are mistaken. And I have opted out of menopause. I'd like the benefits of it, but not the side effects, please. So, yeah. Okay. Moving on. Sam is amazing when it comes to crystals. I mean, here's so funny. I'm unpacking the boxes we're bringing from Ohio, right? And I pulled this one out. I pulled this out. My personal stone. And he goes, "Ooh, I didn't know we had that." I was like, "What the hell, man? You're not getting it either." And then I have this one over here, blue calcite. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know we had that either." I'm like, dude, it's not gonna happen. That's another personal stone of mine. No. So, okay, I am seeing everybody. I'm just chatty. Okay. If you have bought and you've paid, your crystals are on their way. If you've bought and you haven't paid, if you could get that taken care of like right away, because we're leaving Saturday afternoon. We're going to be out of here right after the post office closes. We're waiting for the post office to close so we can get all the packages for everybody that pays in. It's really kind of important. It's really, really important. So if you've made a purchase on the crystal sale, please make sure you've paid. Most of everybody has. So if you could do that, that'd be fabulous. But everybody else's goodies are on their way. And if you go to Our Mystical Crystals, you'll notice that some people are already posting their photos. And I can't wait for Lisa Gomez to post hers. Okay, moving on. You guys did go for 5 hours the other night on group. I loved it. I think I checked in at the very last. I'm like, guys, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Pick me. Pick me. All right. I'm supposed to pull you from here. Please supposed to pull you from here. And I can't say that I must have used this deck at one point because the edges are a little fluffy, but it's been years. since I've used them. So I'm going to shuffle them pretty dang good. Ellie Coyle. Oh, really pretty. Okay. We don't just buy them because they're pretty. We buy them because they call to us. And Lori Spears sent, I think it was Lori Spears, sent me a picture because the lady that I love her cards is Jody Bergsma. She came out with a new deck, and they're Beyond Lemuria. So I bought them, right? They get in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The first card I pull is the Earth Star Chakra, and I'm like, the deck wanted to go to Sam. And I know that sounds like a very vague reference, but the deck wanted to go to Sam. So Sam starts pulling cards out of it, and he's like, wow, wow. I'm like, shit. But I did buy him a gift. So the deck just wanted to go to Sam. Okay. And this is the card for Ellie Coyle. This is how I feel about Ellie Coyle. She is one of those people, you guys, by the way, Ellie Coyle is a reader as well. She's a healer as well. And is one of the very few trusted people that we will refer people to. There's a couple people we will. But this is what I would label her as: trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. It says, open your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice and charity work. I know that if I said, Ellie, I'm coming to Ireland and I need to stay and I have no place else to go, would you let me stay with you for a while? She'd be like, hell yeah. Of course, her and I would have a blast. But the other thing is I know that she's compassionate that way. She is loving to a fault. She'll do anything for anybody. And this card is validating something that she has going on in life right now. Like, what are you working on that you feel like you need validation on? That's your validation. They're saying these qualities are you. These qualities are you. And I love you. And I know a bunch of people that love you. So this is the, what deck is this? It's the Angel Tarot deck by Radley Valentine. Beautiful cards. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, moving on. Let's go to Taylor Spence. Taylor Spence. Are you still on here, Taylor Spence? You guys, I know as we start reading, let's go to Ellie's house. I'll bring the root beer. Yeah. Ellie is so in tune, man. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'll tell you about the necklace. I called somebody. Who did I call? Taylor Spence. I'll tell you about the necklace. I was struggling. As an intuitive, you guys, you're staying away anyway. I'm going to come over and stay anyway. You know what? I don't care how many times you see an intuitive get on. They're all sunshine, rainbows, unicorns, lollipops, all that crap. Okay. It's great. Wonderful. Everything's sunshine and roses. We do go through hard times. We go through struggles. We go through doubt. We go through, am I getting connection? Am I not getting connection? Am I disconnected? What's going on? Things like this. We do this. And I need to mute my phone. And I was having one of those moments. It was before I started doing lives at all. A couple of years before. No, about a year before I started doing lives. And I was struggling. This is going to sound so weird. I had just bought a new torch, and everything I touched melted. Like everything, I couldn't figure out how to get the torch tuned in. And I would touch sterling silver and I go, and especially wire. Wire was a no-no. It would just turn into this big ball of melted metal. And so I was like, screw it, I'm not doing jewelry no more. I'm so mad. And but I wanted to. I'm self-taught. I'm very determined when I start doing something, and I'm like, go, 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 go. Let's do higher. Let's do more. Let's do more. And so I was trying to do this one piece, and I couldn't get it figured out. And that night, I laid down to bed, and I said, you know what? I just a little help. I just need a little bump. Just need a little help. as you know, maybe some silversmithing angel could come in and help me. It would be very helpful. Thank you very much in advance. And so I didn't get a silversmithing angel. I got Metatron. I got Archangel Metatron. And since then, I have learned that if I call in Archangel Metatron, the same with everybody else, he will come in like gangbusters and 2x4 you if you don't listen. So this was one of my first 2x4 therapies with him. Was I got up that morning and he had given me sacred geometry, and he laid this necklace out. And he said, I want you to make it just like this. Now, this is all hand cut. I cut all of this out of sterling silver with this tiny little hair saw. Okay. And I said, here's me. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It was horrible. And so I didn't have any of these things that hold the crystals. Okay. I had none of them. They're called cabochon cups. But regardless, I didn't have any. So I had to make them. I had to make everything, every step. This was a test in patience. This was a test in guidance. This was a test in, are you going to listen? Because if you listen, it'll work. And I said, okay, fine. And I made the cabochon cups, and I was like, nothing melted. That's so cool. And then I cut out the background, and it was good. And I said, So then I took the wire and I said, this is going to go to the shit show so quickly. And I did everything I did. I did not have one mistake in this whole necklace. Nothing melted, nothing overheated, nothing oxidized. Everything worked wonderful. And when I was done with the necklace, I was kind of in awe. And I'm like, holy crap. That was the most amazing experience, because it was not just me sitting there making it. It was him sitting next to me going, okay, pull back, push in, turn it up, turn it down. He was exactly walking me through it. And so when I got done, I was like so totally amazed. And I actually heard him say, now this is the way your spiritual journey goes. This is the way everybody's spiritual journey goes. Forward, backwards, turn it down, turn it up, step in, step back, take it easy. Don't stress. Why are you throwing yourself on the ground, having a fit because something's not going your way? And I went, well, shit. So I kind of look at my journey that way. And now I know that when I'm having rough days, I need to get online and be here, because this is where I'm happy. This is where I love working. You know, I could be sitting here going, hey, buy my readings. And that's fine. That's perfect. People do their own thing. But for me, this is my downtime. Getting on here and doing free readings, I love it. It's my downtime. And my favorite thing to do is teach. So head over to My Mystical Life and sign up for the intuitive development. We do have a new class starting in January, a 3-month not intensive class. It's a slow class, but the membership actually gets you a bunch of classes each month. Anyhow, moving on. That's my Metatron story. I'd had people asking about the necklace, and it really is a testament of patience, finding the quiet, because it really does take a little bit of quiet in the mind and soul to just sit in there and work on very detailed stuff. So I do like the details. You got your goodies? You got your goodies? Mystical Gypsy got her goodies. Take a picture and put it on My Mystical Crystals of your goodies, or better yet, a video. We want to see your goodies. Oh, wait. We want to see your crystals. Oh my gosh. Jennifer Vaughn, yours should be coming in very quickly. Everybody's in the mail except for the people that haven't gotten their payment in yet. If you haven't gotten your payment in yet, please do it by tomorrow, or what is today? Tomorrow afternoon, or we can't get it in the mail. And for a week. And that hurts our feelings, because, well, you're going to go live when you got yours? Go straight on My Mystical Crystals. Absolutely. Our Mystical Crystals. Sorry. Okay. Patience. Patience is the word, man. I'm telling you. That gnat. I did not hit myself, I swear. It was a gnat just landed on me. Okay. Yeah. As you say, moving on. Yeah, it is a message. It really is. We move on. We move forward. We try to keep our Don't stand in one spot too long, you guys. Try to grow all the time. Yeah, and that's that is the thing. Jessica Gillum says, I get like this sometimes. I just forget to ask. We forget to ask a lot. One of my favorite things is when we start a class, when we first start to meditate, I tell people, don't just step into your meditation and just stand there. Don't go, and don't fangirl either, okay? Don't walk up to him and go, oh my God, what's your name? This is the single most question asked to guides, honestly. You have to imagine they get tired of it because there's so many more interesting questions, and honestly, they don't care about a name. We care about the name. So when I first did this, my guides were like, it's not important. We'll tell you when you're ready. And I was like, okay. And it took years, you guys, years, because it just wasn't that important. And when I settled into to understanding the feeling of spirit instead of identifying by a name, they started giving me their names. They're like, now we'll tell you who we identify as. Okay. But now it wasn't important. So whatever, it works. Okay. Thank you, Jill. Oh gosh, you're funny. You just heard the story, right? Okay, Aurora Pym. Is that a horse? Do I see a horse behind you, Aurora? Okay, since you're a horse person. Aurora Pym. Aurora, I want you to know that Archangel Michael follows you so closely. Yes, it's your horse. I have horse. We have a horse farm in Ohio. Our boys take care of it, and we're going home again this week. But I got to go home, I don't know, a week and a half ago, whenever, and it was so nice to go stand up next to my horse, and a horse says, and just breathe. I mean to tell you, there's nothing like it, you guys. If you're a horse person, there's nothing like standing next to that animal and just taking that energy in, because they are nature's healers. They are the ideal nature's healers. So, but I want you to know, Aurora, that Archangel Michael follows you very closely. I feel like there's been a couple times he's pulled your butt back out of the fire. Like he's like, no, that's not a good idea. And also this is in reference to, if you feel, and this is totally a horse thing, okay? If you feel not to do something, don't do it. Because what he's showing me is, I walked out to the barn one day at a horse show with a 2-year-old stud colt, and I was like, okay, I got to get him clipped. I have to get him clipped. We have a show coming up. This weekend, I got to clip. I didn't get him clipped. I went out to the barn anyways. I turned on the clippers. He reared up in the air, kicked me in the head, gave me a concussion. I hit the floor pretty bad. I didn't get him clipped, but I didn't listen to my guides either. I didn't listen when they said, don't go to the barn today. And that's what your guides are saying. Pay attention. If you get that maybe not today feeling, then it's a not today thing, because it is your guide standing in and Michael saying, let's not do this. Let's step back for a minute. Step back, reevaluate what we're going to do for the day. Nothing is worth the pain of getting kicked or bit or all that good stuff. It's not good for you. It's not good for your animal. So they're saying pay attention, because your guides try to talk to you often. And I actually feel like there's some kind of symbol or some kind of thing that happens when you feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. And that is Archangel Michael. That is a hint from Archangel Michael. So there you go. Okay. Let's see. Melanie Long, does Metatron feel super warm or overheated? Here's the thing. Our guides are going to feel different to each of us. Example, I hear a lot of people say Archangel Metatron is like tight, like very tight kind of guy. And I see him in jeans and a t-shirt. Matter of fact, I see him in jeans and a t-shirt. I see the goddess Athena and the goddess Artemis, who prefers to be called Diana, in jeans and t-shirts. Very calm, very relaxed. So they're going to come to us in images that are going to work for us or sensations that are going to work for us. So if he comes to you and you get warm when he's around, then that just know that's your signal that he may be there. And if that's your gut feeling, that's who it is, then. Oh, you posted your goodies, just waiting for approval. Yep, I'll get it in a minute, man. Get it when I'm off here. What story? It's a Metatron story. It's how Archangel Metatron helped me go through it. Make it. Still have that stud? In a roundabout way, he is an incredible stud. He ferries around 6 and 7 year old children. He just didn't like me that day. I didn't kill him. I couldn't because I hit the floor. He come down on the top of my head, and when he did, he pushed my spine down, and I have neck issues anyway. So I took about, I don't know. My son was in the barn with me, and I turned. He freaked out. My son was like super upset because I turned. I took about 5 steps, and I went thwump. But the stud is actually studded out through somebody else. So he's still around. He's just not with us. I know, Amber, you miss your horses so bad. There's nothing like it, is there? That feeling of standing next to the neck and just breathing in. It really is. That's where I first started. Do you have cards on your website? No, Lisa Gomez, but they are coming in. We are working on our Etsy store right now. I have a bunch of stuff to load up. The cards are coming in. We'll have travel-sized cards on the webpage probably within the, well, I can't say within the week because we're going to be gone for a couple days. So probably next weekend. Oh, Taylor Spence. No, I didn't read you, but I didn't take it down either, did I? Okay. Taylor Spence. Oh, Taylor, what are you missing? Your guides give me the image of playing connect the dots. They're like connect the dots. Oh, okay, I understand. Thank you. They would really prefer if you would slow down, if you would take time to do something nonsensical, like nonsensical. That is a patented word, by the way. Take some time to do something that you would have done when you were younger, that was part of a learning process, but also for relaxation, to calm down, to bring your energy down. I feel like you have like these energy spikes, like you're like, yes, let's do this, and then and let's do this, and So they're saying, hey, create a sense of steady for yourself. Bring yourself to center. If you don't know how to center, you guys, I don't have the meditations on my webpage right now. I need to get them up there. But I will get them up there. I have a centering meditation that is channeled Archangel Metatron. And when we can find our center, when we can do the basics of our spirituality, the grounding center and protecting, taking care of our energetic field, we really start to level off. And that's when we start to get a lot of communication. And that's also what they're talking about. Because when you can reach that level of calm, you're going to increase the hints and the nudges your guides give you. So they're talking about, hey, take a minute, breathe. Breathing is so important. You have a guide that is a comedian, I swear. He's like, breathing is very important. Yeah. I'm getting a name. It's like Elvin or Elfin, something along those lines. Alfin is a guide name. I don't know, but he's very funny. So I hope that helps. Diana Watts. I'm trying to just roll through you guys today. I'm trying not to tell a whole bunch of stories because I do get caught up in telling stories because I've got a ton of them, right? Diana Watts. I love your energy. And you have a guide that shows this. I'm like, well, how does she deal with things? And they show you standing there with a dartboard, holding that dart. What are we doing now? Just chucking that thing and hoping you hit the center mark. And this in no way means that you are sloppy in what you do. It means you are not afraid to take different types of risks that other people might be terrified of. You might be a whole lot braver than you think you are. And I think you have people that step back and admire what you do. The other thing I want to say is don't be so hard on yourself when you don't hit the mark. When you don't hit 100%, ooh, this is like almost a reading for me too. When you don't hit 100%, just know that everything that we do is a learning experience. Everything we do is part of a process, and you're going through a process right now of elevation and ascension, not like la, 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 ascension, but just where you're stepping forward in your lessons. So I actually expect for you to have an epiphany moment within the next 6 weeks where you go, this is how it's supposed to be, and this is my direction. So I hope that helps. Okay, moving on. Jesus Pacheco. Yeah, okay. Why do I spontaneously cry out for no reason? There's so many reasons this could be. My first thought would be empath, picking up other people's energy, riding the emotional wave and the emotional roller coaster. You're also very susceptible to cosmic energy. And I don't know why they're showing me this visualization, and I'm trying to step away from it, but they won't step away from it. So they're showing me you pricking your finger on a rose thorn and just staring at it and being like, huh, that hurt. And then doing it again. Oh, I get it. What is it? That hurts, then stop doing it? Kind of thing. I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. I just pass messages on. So anyways, moving on. Okay. Moving on. You're exactly that way. Okay. All right. So you guys, if everybody could share one time, it'd be fabulous. And hold on, I gotta check something. I am trying to approve something. And I don't see it, so I can't do it right now. Okay. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing something. Our internet went out earlier, and I was like, oh, hell no. It's not exactly a class tonight. We are within the private membership group. It will be on the private membership group, you guys. So if you're in the membership, that's where it is going to be. Online. Come on. So stop doing that. Okay. So if you're in the membership, log into the private group. It is the Facebook group. Nancy Bolliard, if you're on here, I know you've said you'd had some problems getting on there. Please let me know. So if you're not in the membership group, go ahead and if you're interested, $11.11 a month, you guys, less than coffee. Okay, a couple cups of coffee. And we have a 15-day free trial. Duh. So you guys can go join and see all the grounding, centering, protecting stuff. And then all the other classes open up after 15 days. And we have Atlantis, we have Lemuria, we're doing Salem, Massachusetts, just all this stuff. There's tons and tons and tons of stuff. But if you want to get on tonight's Oracle, because we are going to be talking about Oracle cards, if you want to get on that, as long as you are a member by 7, you can. Ooh. So I did get this other tarot deck, and I want to show you guys around. Okay. Okay, moving on. You definitely want to be still. You completely got that message, Taylor. You know, I didn't understand the importance of it until, because this is something that I work with Metatron with, and it's so important to be able to find that silence. I mean, it is really incredible to find that silence inside of you. Like Elf on the, yeah, kind of like Elf, kind of like Elf. We love story time. I've got so many stories, so many stories. Okay, smoke time. All right, I'm looking to see. I see that, Jana. I see that. It'll be mailed in the morning, girl. Tammy Emmett's going to get a card. This is with the new deck. I love this deck. It could almost be a good runner. We'll see for my other deck because, you know, we'll see. The October newsletter isn't showing up in your Kajabi app. I will post it on My Mystical Life. I will do that. We have, what do we have this month? Oh, if anybody in here is in a ghost hunting group, I'm looking for a ghost hunting group. The one that I worked with in Ohio has disbanded, and we are trying to do our last Monday of the month on ghost hunting, and I have some equipment, but not a lot. So I would like to find a ghost hunting group that is interested in actually having a sit-down discussion on Zoom about the tools and some of the really cool investigations. And then on Halloween night, I want to do a seance, a table tipping seance. So that would be through Zoom as well. I think I have some neighbors that would want to join in on that, so we'll let you know. But we also have Sam's quartz classes coming up, and then we have a member spotlight with some people I need to get on, have a discussion with and do an interview with. Okay, so this is for Tammy Emmett, and this is what she is working on right now moving forward, you guys. Tammy, go ahead and put your link up. Tammy is another person we will back as somebody that is an equality person to work with. We don't. Like I said, we are pretty particular about who we'll back. Creative force and confidence moving forward in life right now, working with your solar plexus, finding the things that inspire you to move forward. Don't work forward with the motions and the thoughts of, I have to do this or I have to do that. You do everything in your own time and at your own speed. It's your own creative level as well. So if one thing doesn't feel good in one respect, change it to what's going to work for you. So that's what they're saying, but go forward with confidence and that will rule the day. Okay, moving on. Let's go through some really quick here, you guys. Bonnie Nemitz. Bonnie Nemitz. Ooh, I have cards falling all over. Isn't this the most beautiful deck, you guys? This is called the Spring Spirit Song. We will have some of these in the store very, very soon. And these are the Spirit Song Tarot, and they'll be travel size. They're not going to be the full size, so they're pretty affordable. Okay, moving on. This is for Bonnie Nemitz. Bonnie Nemitz. And Bonnie Nemitz. Ooh, ooh. Where's Bonnie's energy here? Oh, okay. Thank you. So this card, Bonnie, is about energy and results. It's about moving forward with vigor and vim and vigor. But it's also about your water energy. It's also about your love of life and the ups and the downs. Here's what I have to say about water energies. We're so affected by the moon. We're so affected by the moon. It's horrible. And I'm not saying a water sign. I'm not talking about astrology here. I'm talking about your energetic field, your energy feeling. And your energy feels as if you could be very fluid. You might have some emotional issues where you feel very affected by people around you. So you're also probably an empath. Somebody that has a hard time in crowds, doesn't like to be boxed in. Also get this feeling as if sometimes you're not, maybe more than often than sometimes, not really speaking when you should be. So holding your tongue, biting your tongue, not saying some of the things that really would vlog to come out of your mouth. So just know that speaking very monitored, you can always speak your truth. Just not saying the same phrase isn't going to work for everybody is what they say. The same phrase isn't going to work for everybody. So I hope that helps. Okay. Am I able to get messages from deceased loved ones? I am. But it just depends. Nancy Bulliard, you are totally able to get on and read tonight. This is for every late bloomer. Oh wait, no. Are you in the membership, Nancy? You're in the membership, aren't you? I have to tell you guys, we give late bloomers for the crystal sales, and everything in our online stores that goes up. Every late bloomer gets a discount of 10, 15, or 20%, depending on your level. This last crystal sale, our late bloomers, you should update your My Mystical Life photo. Hey, I was much younger there. I had red hair. You don't like my red hair? Our late bloomers, intuitive development membership people saved almost $1,000 in the crystal sale, you guys. Almost $1,000 in discounts. That is mind-blowing to both Sam and myself. We are just too tickled. So, yeah. Anyways, I was just really proud of that. Oh, next sale is on the 24th. We're getting in Black Forest Jasper. Amazing looking stuff. We're also getting in skeletal quartz, also called laser quartz, and it looks like skeleton bones. Cool as shit. So we are having a Halloween themed sale on the 24th of October. Moving on. This is on Kajabi. It's a Zoom room because I got tired of messing with the Facebook group room. So it is a Zoom room. And you can go to the private membership and see. I posted it on the group, the private community on Kajabi as well. Yeah. So just log in if you want to do oracle readings. We're just doing question and answers and oracle readings. Okay. Moving on. Hi, Lori Spears. Did you hear me talking about those cards? Those cards are for Sam. You have a place called Thousand Steps. It's been on the most haunted in Washington. That would be cool. There are ghost hunting groups here in St. Augustine. Let me know if you want me to check them out. Kelly, I am not is this Oklahoma? Or where's that at? You're not that far from me, are you? You picked that card online, Linda? That's awesome. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. I made coffee and I never drank it. It's a little late now. I'll be up all night. Damn it. No wonder I'm yawning. Okay, this is for Colleen Russell. Colleen Russell. I don't know if you have a new thing going on, Colleen. The reason I say that is the very first thing that your guides do is they stop, collaborate, and listen. Okay, no, it's not iced tea. Is that vanilla ice? No, that's not what they do. I'm sorry, that's not what they did. I got to hear they were collaborating. I got to hear put one foot in front of the other. I have this one guide, you guys. I can't help it. The guy likes Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon, the stop action animation one. And it's all about the song, put one foot in front of the other, stepping forward into what you are really finding your joy in. If you have a new project, just go in full bore, make sure you make it yours, and you're making all of the right decisions. It's like this guy loves Christmas. I mean, he loves Christmas. And he's like making a list, checking it twice, making sure you got everything straight so that you don't have to go back and second guess anything. You are on the right path. And this is the card I pulled for you. The card I pulled for you is the Hawk, 2 of Acorns, Insight, and Focus. And Colleen is full of focus and insight, you guys. She is also a reader here on Facebook, a very gifted healer as well. Healer reader. Yeah. I know you're a healer. You read too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I doubted that for a second. You read. Okay. Moving on. I know. They're just dogs. They're just excitable. Crystal Husher. Okay. Tonight, 7 p.m. Central. Be there or be square. We are talking oracle cards and questions and answers, probably practice readings. We'll be on for a couple hours. If you guys are a part of the private Late Bloomers Intuitive Develop membership, let us gather. Let us gather and have fun, you guys. That is what this is supposed to be. All aspects of your spiritual journey should have a level of joy to it. And that's what we're doing tonight. We are going to have some fun and talk about mundane and muggle things probably as well, but mostly question and answer on classes. And if I don't know the answer, I'm going to be honest and tell you guys, I don't know the answer. We'll have to look it up. But that's why I keep computer in front of me. No. And we're going to be working with oracle cards. So you can go to mymysticallife.com to book readings, healing sessions, and find Late Bloomers Intuitive Development, as well as Shamanic Apprenticeship, which I haven't talked about, and this is for Crystal Husher. You guys, this is really the first time I'm kind of seeing these cards because I've not used them. Oh, you're doing new things. Crystal, I'm going to show you the card. I'm going to read off that. I love this. Persistence, new possibilities. Also, I would like for you to kind of marry your chakra system. I would love you to work on your colors. Work on your colors all the way from the root to the crown. Just start bringing those energies up and down, creating a flow with every breath. Breathing in and allowing your air to go out the top of your head, and breathing out and bringing it back in and allowing it to go through the bottom of your root chakra 4 or 5 times a day for a week. I don't know why they want you to do it. All I know is it's supposed to create new possibilities and open gateways for you. If you're not in contact with a guide, boy, will that bring you some contact with a guide. This will also bring in Archangel Michael if it's somebody you don't talk to anyways. Because he kind of jumps in. He's like, oh, there I am. Ooh, you have some angel communication coming. If this isn't something you do, you need to start following your gut more because the angels are trying to talk to you. Okay. Moving on. You're so welcome, Tammy. Let's see. 33. Yeah. Why are you need to get on tonight, Nancy? And practice. If people want to pull oracle cards, we're going to talk about oracle decks and how to choose oracle decks. And that's why I have a variety out. And we're going to do practice pulls. I'll be doing some demonstrations, and we're going to talk our way through the demonstrations on the oracle cards, so that you don't just see me going, ooh, look at that's a pretty card. This is why I'm telling, ooh, that is a pretty card. This is why I'm telling you this. I'm going to walk you through what I pick up, how I pick it up, what is relevant within the card and why the message goes to that person. So I don't think we've actually done an oracle card class. So this is just fun tonight. This is a fun night because the person we were supposed to do the intuitive development interview with has had COVID this month. So she's not feeling very good. And she's having a hard time rallying her strength. I mean, she's fine. She's just tired. Anyways, moving on. Ray Golden, I'm supposed to pull this card. And this is such a random thing. They're like, just pick up the deck and pull them and show them a card. This is all about if you feel like somebody has been messing with you or is stepping on your energetic field or stepping a little too close to your energy more than you would care for, just know that it's your choice to step away. The way you step away is the big deal. Do you step away with drama or do you step away just silently and allow them to learn on their journey? Because whoever this person or situation is, it's about them learning a lesson as well. So everybody's learning. Everybody's learning. And my guys are going, it's a push, it's a pull, it's a push, it's a pull. You know, it is. Everybody's learning and everybody's at different levels in their spiritual journey. So we can't judge somebody because they may not see things the way we see things because they're at a totally different level. We are seeing a lot of this right now. You guys, we're 3 weeks away from a presidential election. There's a lot of push and pulling going. But this is the card I pulled for you, and it is the Raven. Rebirth, allowing new things to come in as well. I wonder what that flower is because it's quite beautiful. And truth and clarity. A lot of sacred geometry in there as well. So I expect there to be some Metatron. Okay, moving on. Moving on. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. I read here too. Woo, woo. You know, I fought for years the gray, and finally Sam was like, he begged me and begged me and begged me to let my hair go gray. And it just seemed like, I don't know, like a label. And so I let it go gray, and it is silver gray, white gray. And after a while I went, I need some purple or some pink. So yeah, there we go. I know, Kim, it's like Christmas, isn't it? I can't wait to have them in my hand. And that's kind of like me. I'm like, is the FedEx guy here? Because we're gearing up for Halloween. And I'm like, is there stuff in? So I'm kind of excited. Okay. I need a gorgeous one with lavender hair and a smile. I need a haircut. I'm gonna get some professional photos done, I think. I've never had, well, I have had it done years and years and years and years, glamour shots. I'm going to have some photos done for the webpage. Sam won't be able to do it because I think I'm going to do it in Florida. Maybe. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I know it's a lot of money people have saved with the membership. And we try to make sure we catch everybody that has a membership. So we go through. Here's the thing. If you guys have a membership in the Late Bloomers, make sure you go in there and change it so your name is on there, not your email address, because we don't know. And we're like, when we search a name and it says nobody, it doesn't show us email address associated to names. So we just kind of go, skeleton quartz. You know, I'm so excited, Fanta. And we saw it and I'm like, and then Sam's like, he bought so much of it. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. We have some really, really cool stuff coming in. I'm super excited. I wonder what that husband is doing outside. He's watering the roses. Our house, the front of our house is lined with lavender roses. I'm just, okay. Because my husband knows I like lavender roses. Blue boys, blue girls. So we have a whole row of them in the front yard, and he's out taking care of them. Okay, moving on. Tatiana, I cannot even Razdabuko. Razdabuko. I think I got it. Tatiana. Pay attention to the ground. When I get this, it's either just happened or is going to happen. It's been pretty accurate, actually, and it is your guardian angel saying, watch where your feet are going. I feel like there's a trip coming up, not like to the Bahamas or anything, but like to face plant. So, you okay? What you been doing?
Working.
Okay. So make sure you're paying attention to where your feet go and that you're not stumbling and falling. And your guardian angel can only go so fast, so quickly. So make sure you're just really paying attention to staying out of harm's way. Absolutely. Okay. Moving on. You got your discount? Woo woo. You know what? When we started the Late Bloomers membership, we put in there that when we do get retail, that we will put the discount on. And at that time, we were like, we don't know how long it's going to be before we do retail. We hope within the year. We did not expect this level of retail. We did not. It is. I love that. Jim G's, how are you making anything so you aren't charity crystals? And here's the thing. We sell the crystals so cheap that you hear me throughout the show going, seriously, Fry? Seriously. Because I don't know what the prices are until the show. Just because we're doing other things and I don't pay attention. And then I'm like, the Septarian. I'm like, dude. And the level of how fast stuff flies out just because it's so cheap, just like, you're killing me. He's good though. He's good. 10/24 is your birthday. Is that what you're saying? Hint, hint, right? It's my birthday. Do I have crystal that day? Okay. The late bloomer discount makes a difference. You saved a bunch of. I stayed at a Holiday Inn Select. That's how I save my money. Express. I'm sorry. Express. Which cards are the Beyond Lemuria? Oh, wasn't that you, Lori, or was that Nancy Bulliard that showed the cards? The cards are Sam's because they like him. They're in the other room. Because they're his cards, I didn't bring them to my table. They like him. So, okay. All my Friday night friends. Okay. All right. Jenna, are you going to be on tonight? Did you see the 7 p.m. thing, which is into? No. You just drank. I love you. Go away. No. This is the slobberiest Great Dane we've ever had. Yeah, they're gorgeous cards. Maybe if you could drink coffee. I probably could do, but I'm not drinking as much as I was in Hawaii. Look at him. He's right up in here. Don't touch me, though. Don't touch me. I love you. Okay. All right, guys. I have to get on. I'm still having issues connecting with my guides. Do they have any messages for me? So you guys know I have a Disney guide. He hasn't been very vocal. He was one of my very beginning guides that I had starting. And he likes to use Disney references to give people messages. And I so totally heard, just keep swimming. Debbie Mraz. I know it's not much of a message, but it is. Just keep trying. Get out of your own way. Take the little things. Consider them a win. Don't think that you're not connecting. Think every time I'm closer. And that makes a difference. Okay, you guys. One final plug. If you guys are interested in psychic development, it's my jam. We have ongoing classes for $11.11 a month and up, depending on which level you want to partake in. And we also have another class starting in January. It's a 3-month class. So I haven't listed that one yet. Do you remember for the message? Our messages. Janet, no, you don't have to be a member. But tonight's class is a private membership class. So anybody that's in the Late Bloomers membership is having a private class on Oracle cards. And we're talking Oracle cards and just kind of having fun. So that's within the membership. Okay, now you can't touch me anymore. Okay, I love you. Okay. Perfect. Great, Colleen. Great. We are fun peoples. Night, Ellie. Hi, Donna. Missed you too. Missed you too. Okay, so I have to get off here because I have to open the Zoom room. So it's been fun. It's been a joy. And I will talk to you guys later in the week. I have myself my own little area set up now to go do lives. And I believe this is what I am going to do. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, tomorrow or Sunday. And everybody have a wonderful afternoon. If you're in the membership, head on over to the private group or the Zoom room link, because that's where I will see you shortly. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Okay. Bye. I was reading. I was like, squirrel. Okay. Bye, guys.